Hey guys, we are back again. This is episode number 49, one shy of the big 5-0 on the Voodoo versus Mr. Bellamy online rivalry. We are, of course, at Sweet Tooth Hills. The designer Nathan, who has done a fantastic job on this course from what I've seen on Mr. Bellamy's playthrough. Guys, also, if you aren't already, do not walk over to Mr. Bellamy's channel. Hit that subscribe button for him. Give him a big thumbs up on his videos because they are great. Excuse me. As I said the other day, I've got a tickle in my throat. As always, in my solo society, everything has been left the default, and because I'm a strong believer in playing a course the way the designer meant for it to be played, and as selected by Mr. Bellamy, we are off the black tees and pin set 2. Alright, let's see what we've got here.
Here on the TGC network. We are kicking off the season here today. First event, first round. Can't wait to see what happens.
And an opening drive that lands bang in the middle of the fairway, you have to be happy with. I am going to put a little bit of loft on this, and we should be good. Not with that swing though.
Good. Heading for the green here.
But it does give us a look at birdie.
Oh,
And
that was very
it waves bye-bye to the hole as it strolls past.
And for the par.
But we do pick up a par.
And starting the round off with a par.
And even par on the first hole, I am happy with that.
The second hole has in store.
We have a par 5. A very nice length par 5.
Oh well, this is an insanely powerful drive off the tee here, folks.
And hopefully this should leave us in a nice position to be able to attack not only the green but the pin.
From here, about 230 to the pin.
I will deal off this a few touches just to get a bit of run.
That looks like the hybrid.
And we have
Fantastic
left
work
ourselves an
on this
eagle
par
opportunity.
5, hitting the green in 2.
Though it is a fair way to that hole. And I've way under hit that, so
And this
I
one's
think
over.
we may have to settle for par here, but stranger things have happened. Maybe a bit of luck and drilled a bird.
Yeah,
And we
decent little
do.
putt there. And after that hole, 1 under.
I thought that was just going
And now
to stop
the third
right on
routine.
the edge there, but we do get lucky with a birdie there. Par 3. I do have to believe with that wind we should be pretty much good to go at this.
And this one's looking pretty good.
And we do land near the hole, well, bounce near the hole, but then get a nasty little roll. And hopefully that'll be a nice little easy one for the par save.
Finishing this hole.
And we do
solid.
pick up the par save.
And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now the 4th hole.
We are in with a chance to drive this with a bit of luck.
Okay, this one's looking pretty good.
And we do get a nice bounce up and a nice little roll, which will allow us to have
That,
a
ladies
look
and
at an
gentlemen, is
eagle
a
opportunity
feat
here.
to accomplish hitting the green off the tee on this par 4.
And we missed the eagle, but it looks like we're going to have a reasonably
And about 4
easy shot for the bird.
for the birdie.
And we do pick up the birdie.
And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole.
And the 5th hole is a absolutely gorgeous looking par 4.
I think we'll find some fairway here.
And we are going to be playing uphill to the green, so
Okay, and 135 yards to the pin.
I'm reasonably certain, assuming that wind is true, this should be relatively good. And we have given ourselves a
And,
look
I
at
think he's gonna like
birdie.
that. And this putt's for birdie.
And we do pick up the bird.
And it's 6 under for our leader today.
So we are going along quite nicely on this course. A 500 plus yard par 4, which that's fine by me.
Wow, there is some serious power behind this drive, folks.
We do get a very nice drive down the middle of the fairway.
And hitting from 195 yards out.
We are still a long way from that hole.
Going with the 4 iron here.
We are on, but we do get a fair bit of run.
And that approach is on the green. And lengthy putt in the near future. Ooh, I thought that one.
And we just miss a huge monster putt, but I'm happy to take par and
tapping it in
walk my way to the next hole.
And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. And teeing off on this par 4. it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff.
And we do gain a few extra yards with that little downhill slope.
Above the hole. Let's see how to compensate.
I am going to loft this up just to see if we can get close.
This one's looking good, folks.
That wind did push us along with my
And about 14
swing that went out
to the cup.
to the left, but we're on, so can't complain.
Oh my gracious, that was close.
And we just missed another
This was
birdie,
about
but
2 feet from the cup.
pars are better than bogeys.
And unfortunately, he's going to move down in the standings after that one. And the 8th hole is next.
And we've got fairly strong winds here.
It appears to be heading for the fairway here.
And one thing I will say about the designer, Nathan, he has given us
Okay, about 140 yards to go.
very nice fairways, plenty of room, and I reckon we should just about be good to hit this dead.
Going with the 9-iron.
Definitely didn't take into account the wind on that one, but
is for birdie. Oh, that was close.
and we miss another birdie, but tapping for the par save.
And now
I
let's
will
take a
take
look at the
pars all day.
leaderboard. And for our leader on the board today, 600 par is their score. And on to the 9th hole.
We're not having a spectacular round by any stretch of the imagination, but we are playing a solid round, so we do get a slow backswing, but hasn't really hurt us too much. Took off a few yards, but we should be fine.
Well, this one's questionable as to where it's going to end up.
That's alright. We're just in the light rough. Just off this a few touches to get it sit a bit quicker. I'm happy with that from where we were.
Cup from here.
It is most likely going to have to now that's cruel.
And now let's take
But
a look at that leaderboard.
That's the game of golf,
And
guys.
today currently sitting at 3 under par.
You do have
And
cruel
now
holes
sitting
every now and
on
then
this
that
par
will
3.
do that to you. But we are playing a solid round, so I can't really complain.
I think that's the hybrid. pretty sure
I
he's gonna like
perhaps
that. From
should
19
have clubbed
feet.
down and de-lofted there, but live and learn. And
that
we
was
do pick up
just
the birdie.
Pretty to watch. Long putt right into the cup. And now setting up for the par 4.
So we are cruising along quite nicely. We do get a cracking drive, so
He will like that.
I know Mr. Bellamy had a respectable round on this one. I've got to believe even with that wind I'm good to go dead here. Though that slow may hurt, and it has. Leaves us a
And this putt
reasonably
is
lengthy birdie opportunity. And hopefully this should be a nice easy putt for the par save. And it is.
And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And moving along now on the 12th hole.
And we have another par 3 here. I am going to play the gap wedge and de-loft it a bit to give it a bit of run. And we do land relatively nicely for a look at the birdie. And we do pick up the birdie.
And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now teeing off on the par 5.
Par 5. And here come the brutal winds. Which, that's alright. And we're bunker bound, I would believe.
And he's probably not too happy about that one.
I gotta believe, had I hit that perfect and not fast, probably would have been in a much better position. And I thought we were doing the Mr. Bellamy special there from bunker to bunker, but we avoid it. And I'm left with a little flop shot, which I probably should have clubbed up on,
And
but
this one's for birdie.
we do at least have a look at the birdie, so I am happy with that.
Ooh,
And we kiss the birdie goodbye, but I do believe we shall get the par. And we do.
And no change in the standings after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Par 4, strong winds. But we do read them incredibly well and land in the middle of the fairway.
And about 190 yards to the pin.
And we are on the green with a lengthy putt to make the bird.
And I think he will like
but
that. And from 24 feet away.
I am happy with how that was played into those strong winds, so.
Ooh,
And we just roll past the edge.
And this
But
one's for par.
will leave us a relatively easy tap in for the par.
And after that one, staying right there in 4th place. And moving on to the 15th hole. And look at this drive, just screaming off the club face.
And we roll off into the first cut. And we have been left with a very nasty lie. But we have given ourselves a look at birdie,
This
so
one's for birdie.
and we do pick up the bird.
Solid putt. And after that one, he will share the top spot on the leaderboard.
Alright, hole 16, par 4, nice length, and brutal winds. And very small fairway here to land on too.
And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here.
But we do hold the fairway.
And that's about a 105-yard shot to the pin.
I'm relatively happy to go. And we have given ourselves another look at
10 feet to
another
go.
birdie. And we
goes
do
in
pick it up.
third. Okay, and he's still in first place, ladies and gentlemen. And the wind could come into play on this one. I know some others
Hole
have had some
17
issues.
is a
Let's see
par
this tee
3,
shot
very
goes.
nice length.
Looks like a 7-iron.
I think we may have, yep, tad long, but we are on the green with what will be a
He's got it.
decent
Pleased with
length
that.
putt for a birdie.
And this for the birdie. Ooh, almost.
But the birdies we say
This
goodbye
putt's right
to,
around
but
2 feet.
hopefully hello par. And we do make the par.
And sitting at 7
That is a
for the
tough
day
little
after
hole
the
in
one.
those winds.
Now tee
And we're finishing off with a par 5, very nice length. And we get brutal winds, which I can't really see us making the green into with those winds, nor with a slow backswing.
And he's probably gonna like that. And it looks like it's going into the deep stuff.
And we are in deep, but with those strong winds, I'm not overly fussed with. We got a nasty kick there, but
I think you'll like that.
we are on with a look at birdie.
Final round score of 64.
And we kiss that birdie goodbye. But I've got to believe we will save the par. And we do.
And ladies and gentlemen, he
Absolutely great course by Nathan. Definitely 5 stars. Guys, get out there, have a bash on it.
We're glad to see it.
7 under, very respectable. I'm happy with that.
At the TGC Network, we thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
Alright guys, I shall be back a little bit later on. Not exactly sure what I'm doing, but I most definitely